I've got a present for you. we'll break through. Game Humvees attacking, we'll put them to shame. Humvees attacking, it's our claim to fame. Stealth fighters in the sky, ready to fly. Bunker busters locked, aiming high. Raining fire down, they're taking their chance. Bombing tunnels deep, no second glance. Or bombers dropping bombs. Scorpion tanks feeling the heat they can't take. In the underground, we break the code. Stealth fighters and the bombers, we explode. Humvees, unstoppable force. Crushing enemies on a collision course. In General 0 hour, we're the kings of the game. Humvees attacking, we'll put them to shame. Humvees attacking, it's our claim to fame. In the land of GLA, where danger lurks, King Raptors still flight. Their mission berserk, attacking bomb trucks. With precision they strike, causing chaos and fear in the dead of the night. We're the Humvees, unstoppable force. Crushing enemies on a collision course. In General 0 hour, we're the kings of the game. Humvees attacking, we'll put them to shame. Humvees attacking, it's our claim to fame.
Well, hello everybody and welcome to another Command & Conquer 0 hour live stream with a difference. Oh, it's quite a difference. It's a live draw and the crowd went wild, yay. Oh, I'm on one today, guys, so beware, look out, Alfie's on one. Yes, very excited. This one's been quite a while in the planning. It's the Pro Royal Rumble Tournament. Community Outpost and myself hosting this one. Got a good team behind me, good little team of guys helping out behind the scenes as well. And so, yeah, the tournaments for the pros and invites sent out to high semis as well to let them flex their muscles against the big boys just above them in the bracket of ability. Right, so first question there from Mr. Pratt that I see in chat. What's this song? Yeah, I put it on the game description. It was, it's a song. I can't remember the guy's name who did it. It's in the forum on Game Replay, so it's quite groovy and funky. I thought I'd play that. It was a bit different to the style of the rest of the songs, typical Command & Conquer songs that came just before. I'm going to play it at the end of the stream as well. I quite like it. It's grown on me actually. So yeah, I hope you like that one, guys. Welcome to guys in chat. We'll do that. I'll do that before I get into the more into the description about the tournament and what we're up to today with this live draw, how it's going to work out. I'll just bring up the topic though, so you can all see the start of that. So Brett, welcome, and Last Drop, he's in this tournament as well. Nao, hi there, and Nickname, he's helping me out with doing various functions, admin and stuff. The host with the most experience, and can't let Mr. Nickname go to waste, can we? Got to have him included, even though he's taken a little bit of a sabbatical. Well deserved after the horrors of sometimes hosting the World Series, which is no easy matter. And Mr. Lift Trucks in chat, the favourite, the #1 seed. Maybe hopefully getting an interview with him at the end if all things work out well, and see his reaction to the tournament and where he's at in the bracket and all that jiggery pokery. War Valkyrie, thanks for advertising the stream as well earlier on in chat. And Joseph Kovac, welcome. I missed someone as well, didn't I? Ibis Toto, good morning, he says. Whoa, you're in morning, I'm in evening. United Kingdom and England in particular. Right, let's look at the detail of this fantastic tournament. I do like the pros, guys. They hold a special place in my heart as players. Very good players, and I don't feel sometimes they get a lot of tournaments. So this has been on my bucket list to do since I started streaming back in, it was January 2022. Yes, I've hosted quite a few 1v1 challenges, as many of you will know. Many of you have played in those as players, $25 challenges, done a few mini tournaments. So got my feet wet with that type of thing, and now it's a big one. Yes, the Pro Royal Rumble. So yeah, I started looking at this, planning it pre-Christmas. I think it was around Christmas time or just before, thinking about working things out and how it would go. We've got the live draw today, as you're all here waiting for with bated breath, and we start the tournament for real tomorrow, Friday. So fantastic. 34 players. It was invite only, with the opportunity for guys, if they were missed by mistake on my behalf, players could ask to join, and high semis could ask to join. They had their credentials checked out, and sounds odd, that does, doesn't it? And yeah, so we ended up with 34 players. We've got a present prize pool of $550, which is fantastic. I'll go through the amounts of that: first, second, third place, for the amounts for the prize winners. And I will read through the player list as well. Yeah, some of you might be bored with that and think it's a bit of blah-de-blah, but it's not. I just want to go through all these players, fantastic players that have entered into this tournament. So we've got Abuka, Aju, Apo. They're all in alphabetical order. Clever, eh? Apex, Big Ganja, Drunkle, Dusty Rhodes, Firelord, Hesso, Hortz, Hummy, Killer, Kiltol, Krills, Last Drop, Lift Truck, Machiavelli, Mamo, MP3, Mojo Jojo, Namiran, Nur, Pepsi, Prodigy, Queen Muff, Radar, Satanic, Seri, Sonic, SPL, Staz, The Game, Tenzo GG, and Vanko 552. Bracket will appear later on this evening, ready for tomorrow. That will be done in challenge after the draw's been made. I think Nickname's going to be doing a bit of that. If he doesn't manage to do it all this evening, we'll finish it off and have that up all ready for you for the start of games tomorrow. Should be up this evening, like I said. The prize pool: first place, $300. Nice. Not bad, eh, guys? Second place, $150. Third place, $75. And there is a streamer award as well, $25, which I'll allocate at the end of the tournament. It'll be dependent on a few qualifications for the streamer who gets that. Hopefully, we'll have a lot of interest from the streamers to get these fantastic games out. If you look at that player list, you get the gist of it, guys. There's a lot of good players there. In every competition, you'll have a small amount, the hot favorites, the most likely to win a tournament or a competition. You've got that all the way through sport and gaming. There are only 2 seeds in this tournament. Felt only seed 2, Lift Truck and Staz, number 2 seed, and they are at opposite ends of the bracket, as you'll see as we move on to that. Because there's 34 players, there has to be some preliminary rounds, and you'll see, I'll explain that a little bit more as well, so that round 1 evens out, evens up, and we get an even number all the way through the rest of the tournament. Sponsors: RB Legacy, $175, Namiran, $100, Red v Blue, $100, myself, $100, Antipro, $50, and Arctic Dolphin, $25. We do have referees for the tournament, guys, referees who can be called upon if needed to help and decide out with problems, say with mismatches and disconnects. That information is in the it's in the Community Outpost Discord server. The referees are myself, Red versus Blue, Arctic Dolphin, Collins, and iShock Davey. B Legacy is also a referee, but because of work commitments, he's not on that list first and foremost to be involved, but he'll help out when he can. So players, please do. Referees will contact you when we see your games up and running, if we're available, so that we can be called upon if needed. If we have any unfortunate circumstances like that happening, don't often get mismatches and DQs, disconnects in 1v1, but it does happen now and again. So let's have a quick look at chat. Welcome to Stella and Sia. Good to see ya, Sia. And Killer's here as well. Ah, another player has come to see this draw happen. Excellent. Good. So, yes, as I said, 34 players. It's single elimination. This is the format. We spoke about the prelim round there. The games are random reverse. Mirrors will also be reversed. A very similar rules and format to a degree as the World Series. Deciding mirrors will apply when the score is even with one match left to play. The normal spiel about gentle version and upload mode has to be on. Right, for the players in the prelim round, I'll bring that up soon so you can see there are 9 players, and those players I've chosen for to participate in that prelim round are the players I've deemed to be the weakest, perhaps, or not so strong in the tournament. And so they are in that prelim round bracket to be drawn. Only 4 of them will be drawn out of the hat, though. The other 5 will go through to round 1, where the draw will continue for round 1. The prelim rounds are best of 9, and there's a deciding mirrors. All the rounds, round 1, 2, and the quarterfinals are best of 11, up to the semi-finals, which is best of 13. All the deciding mirrors are there. You can see that. Final and third place, best of 13. Players on top of bracket pick first map. You talk here about community outpost rules being in play. That's all in the Discord server as well. If you're not a part of that Discord server, you need to be really, guys, to get more information to help you out with that. I mean, it's the basic rules that we're all familiar with anyway. It continues here with the format. We want to make this mandatory from round 2 onwards, but I'd love to have every game streamed, to be honest. Obviously I'll pick up slack if streamers aren't around to get your games out. But as players, please advertise your games in Game Replays or in Community Outpost server. Let us know when you're playing so streamers can grab hold of your games and get these fantastic games out to the viewers. And yeah, sponsors want to see as many of the games viewed as possible. Here's the map pool. I will go through the map pool as well. It's slightly unusual map pool, a bit different to normal. I do like my different maps, keep you players on your toes. So let's just go through these. We have Blasted Lands, Eagle Eye, Abandoned Desert, Arctic Lagoon, Blizzard, Badlands Reloaded, Cold Territory, Down the Road, Early Spring, Imminent Victory, Sand Scorpion, Total Domination, Uneven Heights, Vendetta, Alfie's Haven, version 3, the best map in the world, in my humble opinion. Crazy Beach, Greek Shores, and Yelling Avalanche. Again, notice for players. The unranked maps are here, ready for you to download. Please download them. I don't particularly want to see players downloading maps in the middle of games and having to restart games and all that palaver. I took the time and effort to get these maps up here for you, so please just download them and be ready and prepared for your games to start and to get into as soon as you get to game time. Here's the some information, disconnects and mismatches for everybody. The deadlines, that sign up has ended. We're into the live draw now. We start tomorrow, the 26th. Deadline for round 1 and the preliminary rounds is the 2nd of February. I will give a couple of days extra for those players in the prelim round if they do need, and we can work around that, no doubt. Streamers and streaming guidelines there. Here's that's a hopeful list of streamers. There's a lot of streamers out there, but not many of us active, sadly. But who knows? We'll see. Hopefully we'll get a ton of these games sorted out. Right. Let me just show you the... oh, this is live, actually, guys. There's no stream delay as such. It's just a normal 10 to 20 seconds software delay through OBS. A bit behind me, only a few seconds, though. So that's good. Right, so... let me just show you as things stands with what we've got with this Excel sheet, which will be transferred over to the bracket with challenge, which will show in the format. The 9 players who are in the prelim round are Apex, Aju, Hesso, Killer, Krills, Mamo, Namiran, Prodigy, and Queen. The 2 seeds are put there. Lift Truck and Stads, they're already through to round one where they sit. Lift Truck's here, and Staz is further down the bracket here, separated number 1 and 2. Technically, they'll could make it all the way through to the final. There's a lot of good players here, though, could trip them up along the way. One player in hot form at the moment is Vanco 552. That's for sure. Dark horse. There's a lot of dark horses in this tournament, though. So the number 1 and 2 seed are going to have to be on their game, not to be to fall foul of any upsets. It's quite possible in this. Yeah. So the first 4 drawn from this prelim round group here will be in this. I mean, that should say prelim round there, and that's round 1, but it doesn't matter. So, without any further to do, let's head across to the first start of the beginning of the draw then, guys. This is the prelim rounds. Remember, this is a best of 9, and 4 players will be drawn from this 9. I shall copy over each player as we spin the wheel and find out who that player is. Yeah, see, Queen does seem to be back. She asked a couple of days ago, if she could join the tournament. She's out of practice as far as I know, but I still think it's a good addition to the tournament. Yeah. And Wall Valkyrie in chat. Welcome. And Hummy, another player as well. Right, without further ado, let's get into it and spin for the first player. Remember, this is for the prelim round, guys. Ooh, is it going to get to Aju? It is. Aju. Right, so remove Aju. And let's type him in here. And there we go. First one in. Mr. Aju in the prelim round. And he will face off against, who's it going to be? The remaining 8. Looks like Apex. Yes, it is. Aju versus Apex. And we'll do the bottom half of the prelim round now. Player number 3. And welcome to Pepsi and Drunkles here as well. Hesso will play in the best of 9 prelim rounds. Let's get Mr. Hesso in here. And his opponent is going to be Prodigy. Yeah, I've streamed a few Prodigy games recently. Yeah, nice guy. Real nice guy. He will face Hesso in the best of 9 prelim round. Right, now I have to add all the rest of the players, all the rest of you lovely players into there we go. This is everybody else now, but I have to make sure Lift Truck and Staz are not here, and they're not, so that's good. They have been taken out and already put into the bracket. Right, so let's get into the meat of the tournament now, and the round 1 players. Let's spin the wheel. The first player into round 1 will be Krills. So he's all the way up here. And he will play the winner of Aju and Apex, the winner of the prelim round there. The winner of Aju and Apex will proceed to this round, which in effect is round 1. We've misnumbered those, as I said, guys. Faced Krills. Good. And the next person then. This player will have the lovely task of facing off against Lift Truck. Oh, the number 1 seed. Oh my goodness, it's going to be Hummy Big name Hummy to face Lift Truck. Shifty Lifty. Two big players there. Okay. What a juicy matchup that is. Hummy versus Lift Truck. Wow. This is what can happen with so many big names, guys. Right from the start, right from round one, you can have some really good matchups. Okay, let's go into the next player to be drawn for round one. And it's Big Ganja. He had a great World Series, actually. Caused a few upsets through the rounds in the recent World Series. So he's here. Big Ganja, okay. And his opponent is going to be, who will Big Ganja be facing off against in round one? Ooh, it's looking like SPL. Ooh, another top player as well. Very, very good Russian player, Mr. SPL. When he's practicing, when he's training and in form, can be a bit hit and miss sometimes, SPL. But if he's on it, he is actually a favourite for the tournament at his best. Whether he's at his best or not, who knows? We'll find out. So, SPL versus Big Ganja. Okay. Next to be drawn. Looks like Nur. Yes, it is. Nur. Goes in here. Just remember this little bit there. Okay. Let's see who Nur's opponent is going to be in round one. Looking like Queen Muff. Yes, it is. No, is it going to be a Buka? Whoa, Queen just got there. Remove the Queen. And she is facing off against Nur. Excellent. Righty-ho. And we spin the wheel again. Who is it going to be? The next player to be drawn for round one of the Pro Royal Rumble. Ooh, is it the game or Tens or GG? Tens or GG it is. Another top player. He's the winner of the Semi World Series in 2023. Oh, 2022 it was, yeah. The game won it in 2023. So Tensor GG in this box. Let's see who this top player's opponent is going to be. It's going to be Mr. Kiltole. Kiltole in chat will face off against Tensor GG. Excellent. Some juicy matches already starting to formulate here in round one of this excellent pro tournament. Next player to be drawn. We're whittling them down, guys. Mr. Drunkle from Turkey, one of the best players, top players in Turkey. Recently streamed a challenge between him and Vanko. That was yesterday. It was a really, really good set. Vanko took that, but it was close. Drunkle performed an amazing comeback. He was several games down in that set, but fought back. Couldn't quite maintain the fight back, though, and Vanko took it. But so, Drunkle, the next player drawn. And let's see who Drunkle's opponent is going to be in round one. Welcome to Collins. Good to see you, my friend. Another one of me mods. And Firelord will face off against Drunkle. Whoa, that's an interesting matchup. Very interesting. Yeah, it will be very curious to see the form that Firelord will carry into this tournament. Let's put him in against Drunkle. Good. Okay, then players are being whittled down, and next to be picked from The Wheel of Fortune. That's what I call this one. The Wheel of Fortune. Mamo. Yes, he likes his Twilight Flame and team games, Mr. Mamo. Wonder how he'll do in this tournament. Put Mamo in here. First time I've ever done this to this degree, so yeah, a bit outside my comfort zone, but it's good fun though, isn't it? A lot of us really like these spin the wheel draws. They make for some good fun on the live draws. So, opponent from Mamo. Who is he going to face in round one? Oh, I thought it was going to be Dusty Rhodes for a minute, but it's Hort. Hort is another, I do believe he's Russian as well. He's from the Russian-speaking community. So, let's put Mr. Hort will face off against Mamo. And the next guy to come out of the Wheel of Fortune will be... Ooh, it's looking like the game. Yeah, it is. Very good player. As I said, he is the winner of the 2023 Semi-World Series. So I think by default, you then qualify as a pro. If you win that, that's for sure. I do believe the game's from Ukraine, yeah. Pretty sure of that. My apologies if I made a mistake, but I'm pretty sure it is. And his opponent's going to be... Ooh, Mojo Jojo, another top player. I'd say a favorite as well. Obviously not quite up there with Lift Truck and Stars, but a very dangerous player, very capable player. Very capable of, I'd say on his day, if the top two seeds aren't on it, he's capable of beating them. That's for sure. So the game against Mojo Jojo, that's a juicy matchup. Wow. I've got that wrong, haven't I? Got the caps on there. Let me just go back, try again. Let me just see. Joe. Alfie will get there. So the game versus Mojo Jojo. I'm going to have a look at this bracket after the draw has been made here, just to talk through those matchups, have a bit of a closer look at those to appreciate what we've got. Azamat, welcome. MP3 is a good player as well. A lot of these guys are good players, though, to be honest, guys. Obviously, some guys stronger than others, but in a pro tournament, by default, it's going to be good players. So, MP3. And yes, MP3 will face off against the winner of the prelim round here, Esso and Prodigy. Good job I had Mrs. Alfie Ace by my side then to remind me. Otherwise, I would have drawn the next player and put him in this box. I'd have made a boo-boo. So it's a good job she's here. MP3's opponent will be the winner of Hesso and Prodigy from that prelim round there. Okay, so next player to be drawn. Sonic. Sonic's hosting the 0 Hour Ladder Cup at the moment, so he's going to be playing in this tournament as well. Excellent. So down in here is Sonic. I do believe Sonic's from the Russian-speaking community as well, as far as I remember and recall. And who will Sonic be facing off in round one? Looks like Last Drop. Yes, good player as well. He can do well in this tournament, I believe. Let's put him in and matching up against Sonic. Excellent. Not so many players now, obviously, as we proceeded through this draw. Next to be drawn. It's going to be Pepsi. Yeah, Pepsi from the United States. Good player. I streamed him recently. What challenge did I do him in? Or I streamed him in a game recently against can't quite Killer and Pepsi. That's right. Pepsi won that. I do believe it was 6-1. So let's put Mr. Pepsi in here. And let's see who his opponent will be. Ooh, that's a tough game. Vanko 552. He's in some hot form, Mr. Vanko. Vanko is from, I'm trying to think. Ukraine as well, I do believe. Forgive me if I'm wrong on that, but I think he's from the Ukraine. Vanko 552. Russian speaking community, anyway, that's for sure. Let's put him in the bracket. Pepsi versus Vanko. That's a good game. Interesting matchup, that. And on we go with the next player to be drawn for the round one matchups. We have Machiavelli. Yeah, he can be decent. He can be dangerous. He likes his team games as well. Machiavelli, often see him partnering up with Xcal on the live streams and the 2v2s and the 3v3s. Machiavelli. And who will his opponent be in round one? We'll soon find out. Not many names left now. Looks like it's going to be Killer. Yes, it is. Machiavelli to face off against Killer. Good. And on we go with this round one draw for the Pro Royal Rumble. Games will be starting tomorrow. There is a week to play your games, guys. Plenty of time. We have Radar. Good. Right. So Radar into round one. And let's see who his opponent is going to be in round one. Looks like it's going to be... Oh, I spelled his name wrong. Look at that. We have a new player in the Royal Rumble. Namiran. No. Deepest apologies to Mr. Namiran. It's Nemiran. Nemi, not Memiran. Come on, Alfie. That's an absolute disgrace, isn't it? He's a real nice guy as well. Well, I'll get his name spelt right here. Namiran will be facing off against Radar. Oh, dear. Well, there has to be at least one gaff, doesn't there, along the way? I don't know. We're down to the last few now. We have Apo. Here we go. Yes, Mrs. Ace has just said to me, you don't want to be the last player drawn because you'll be facing off against Mr. Stazanovsky, one of the top players in this tournament, of course, big favourite to win it, Mr. Lift Truck. But let's see who Apo will be playing. It'll be Ibuka. Ibuka can be a dangerous player on his day as well. Yeah. Apo versus Ibuka. You believe Ibuka's from Kazakhstan? Getting down to the very last three players now then, guys, to be drawn for this round one series. And we have Seri. Mr. Seri goes in here. Right, so one of these two will be facing off against Staz or will be facing against Seri. Whoever gets drawn here, they will face Staz if he wins his round one game early on in the bracket. But let's see who will next be drawn. It's going to be Satanic. Yes, it is. With Dusty Rhodes left. Dusty Rhodes will face off against Staz. So we have Satanic in here. And Dusty Rhodes to face Staz. Oh, that's a tough game. But Dusty Rhodes is a good player as well. Interesting player. So I'm sure Dusty Rhodes is in the Russian-speaking community. I met Dusty at the LAN event last year in the Netherlands. So I wouldn't be surprised if they've played each other before in the past, guys. So yes, right. Let's have a look through this then. So Adu and Apex will be in the one of the preliminary rounds, and the winner of that will then face against Krills in round 1. If I just delete that, I can retype it, can't I? There we go. That's round 1, and yeah, let me just do this correctly, guys, so it's not confusing. Prelim round. There we go. All tickety boo. Yeah, so we got Hummy versus Lift Truck. That's a juicy game. I'm a bit sad those two are meeting so early, but that's sometimes how the way draws can go. You can't do anything about it. And you have Big Ganja against SPL. That's another good game as well. Tough game. With Nur facing off against Queen. It's going to be interesting to see what form Queen is in. Remember, these round 1 games are best of 11. So first to 6 will proceed through to round 2. Prelim round is a best of 9, so first to 5. You really can't hang around in a best of 9. You've got to be warmed up, hit the ground running in a best of 9, or before you know it, you could have lost the game. Tensor GG against Kill Toll. That's a juicy matchup also. Drunkle Firelord. Yeah, man. It looks like the top half of the draw is stronger and tougher. Yeah. The truck seems to have noticed that as well. It's striking me that way reading through all these players now, that's for sure. And as I said, guys, that's how it can go with draws sometimes. It's the luck of the draw, as they say. Drunkle versus Firelord, that's a good game as well. Mamo versus Hort. I'd say Hort favourite for that, but who knows? Mamo might turn it round and take that one. The game versus Mojo Jojo. I'd say Mojo's favourite for that, but again, he's got to be on it. The game is a dangerous player. As I've said, the winner of the Semi-World Series in 2023. Hesso then will face off against Prodigy in the prelim round, best of 9, and the winner of that will face MP3 in round 1. Sonic versus Last Drop. That's an interesting matchup. We have Pepsi versus... I've spelled his name wrong. Let me get that right. Mr. No. Vanco 552. That's better. Pepsi versus Vanco 552. That's a juicy game. That's a very interesting game. Machiavelli versus Killer. Radar versus Namiran. Apo versus Abuka. And Seri versus Satanic. And the last game in round 1 on the bracket is Dusty Rhodes versus Staz. We're there, guys. All done. As I said, this will be going up in the challenge bracket, and we'll get that transferred over to the let me see, to the topic in game replays. I think we'll try. I'm not sure if we're able to do that in the community outpost server. Put the bracket up. I'm not sure. Bracket's going to be showing. Let me see. Here, it will run after all the players are here. As I said, that will be up this evening. We'll have that up this evening one way or another. Good. Mojo Jojo in chat. Let me just show you where you are. You are near enough halfway in the bracket, facing off against the game. That's your round 1 game, your round 1 matchup. Yeah, I'd say Mojo's more the top side, although it's top side of the bracket. Yeah, yeah, it's close, but well, I don't know. It's about halfway. I don't know how that's going to work out in the rounds. It's touch and go whether it's top half or bottom half. Looking at that, not exactly sure. It'll become obvious when you see it. Nickname says press F5 or refresh the arrangement. Oh, hang on a sec. Looks like Nickname may have already got the challenge bracket up. Yes, he has. Look at that. Nickname, what a star. There it is, guys. It's up in game replays. You can see for yourselves now your opponents. Oh, big thanks, Nickname. You're the man. So Mojo Jojo, number 15. Yeah. Well, it's very close. He is in the top half, actually. When the bracket starts to develop, you can see it there. Good. Well, that's all there. Ready for you guys to get on with it then. You know your opponents now. Prelim round. And, well, that round one should say prelim, but never mind. Round 1 and round 2 start at the same time. We can change that anyway to correct that, so it's no big deal. I have to change that to tie in with the deadlines that we've got written down as well. Right. Fantastic. Okay. Let me just see if I can give a quick call then to the number 1 seed, to the favourite of the tournament, Mr. Lift Truck, see what he thinks of this. Bear with me a second, guys. I'm having to do this on my phone on the loudspeaker because some of you may know I have a problem with my, Discord, and when I do a live stream trying to call someone for an interview or anything like that, it cuts my internet. So I've got to do this on my phone and have it coming through on the loudspeaker. Good evening. Hello there. How are you doing this evening, sir?
I'm good. Been watching the draw with a good friend. I was explaining the players.
Ah, yes.
Yeah.
So she's all genned up then now. She's an expert on it all.
Yeah. She knows some players. Yeah. I was watching. This guy's so lucky, but it should be good games. A lot of good games.
Yeah.
And I saw Hami was saying, he wanted me, but sadly for him, he's gonna be out first round. Wanted him to see how far he can go, but
yeah,
that's unfortunate.
Yeah, I know it's probably the pick of the round actually. Yourself and Hami as a matchup, but it's just how it goes sometimes. It definitely looks as well as the stronger half of the draw is the upper bracket as well, isn't it? The upper half.
Yeah. Also, I saw some players saying they're gonna win. Abuka, Stas said if he doesn't win, he will retire.
Yeah, I saw that.
Abuka saying he will win that, so it will be hard. It's so many competent players that are in the tournament.
Well, Abuka made that statement about winning it on the back of a 6-1 loss. I think it was against Pepsi. I streamed it, and Pepsi gave him a bit of a whooping, to say the least. So very confident on the back of losing a 6-1 game like that. But who knows? We'll have to wait and see what form he's got coming into this tournament. I see some of the players are asking if they can start to play their games now. I'll just I'll have a little think of that and reply in a second. So overall you're pretty confident for this tournament, I guess then.
Yeah, I am, but it says I don't know, but I mean he would probably go to final anyway. But his path kind of easy. Yeah. So it's okay.
Yeah.
Overall, I think some of the matchups really needs a streamer.
Yeah.
Very good games.
Yeah.
So I think you can arrange them. Like some of them are really good games.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Tenzo GG, Kiltel, that looks an interesting matchup. Big Ganja and SPL. That could be.
I want to see how far plays. since we haven't seen them for ages.
That's right.
I know he's playing some games, but not in the the high level games. So I want to see how he plays in the tournament. Amka is very good for the player, as you know.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right. And Vanko's in some really good form at the moment. He beat Drunkle yesterday. That was a very good set I streamed. So
yeah. Vanko is very good player. Almost. I had a bad day. Was still good, but if I wasn't, bring my A game, he would almost got me in that.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
Teams.
Yeah, Vanko's facing off against.
Mojo should be good.
Yeah, that's another top game as well. Pepsi's facing Vanko, so that's going to be interesting.
That's good, yeah.
Yeah.
Killer, I think that can be good as well.
Yeah.
Abuka, that's good.
A lot of good games.
A lot of good games, yeah.
Fantastic.
A lot of good games.
Okay, well, get a good night's sleep. Be ready and ready to rumble for the rest of the week.
Yeah, we will try to arrange from the tomorrow.
Yes.
See where, when Mr. Hami wants to, show me what he got.
Well, he played well in the challenge game I streamed recently in one of the warm-up games. Again, it escapes me who his opponent was, but he played very well in that. So I was impressed.
Yeah,
so it's good.
Looking forward to see.
Yeah. All right. Well, thanks for joining the stream, and good luck for the rest of the tournament.
Yeah, thank you, and good luck.
Thanks. Bye-bye. Well, there you have it, guys. Number 1 seed and favourite for the tournament, Lift Truck, giving his thoughts on how he thinks things will go. I just want to answer Drunkle. Yeah, could you arrange from tomorrow, please, Drunkle? I'd like to see your game streamed if possible. I think a lot of people would like to see that one, you against Firelord. If you can't get a streamer for that, I'll step in and do that if I'm available, which I hope to be. But that's one of the games I would like to see streamed in round 1, if you don't mind. Yeah, Mojo Jojo saying not the easiest first round, and that's for sure. The game can be a troublesome player, so excellent. All right, folks, that's it. The live draw has been done. The players have been drawn, and we're ready to go. We shall kick off tomorrow. Players can start arranging for tomorrow, and try to get your streamers as well. Guys, please do make an effort to get streamers. Publicize your games as well in advance as possible, please, folks, so that we can get as many of your fantastic games out there for the viewers and the sponsors and all the rest of the community. Brilliant. All right then, guys, I hope you enjoyed that, and I hope you also enjoy the rest of the tournament. Should be a great tournament, guys, and really looking forward to it. All right, take care, folks, and have a good rest of this evening on Thursday. Until next time, good night. Bye-bye.
Driving down the street, feeling the heat. Long Beach rolling back into the beat. Got the crew together, we're ready to attack. Got the facts in space, there's no turning back. Ooh, yeah. Gonna save the day in an epic way. Comanches in the sky, ready to play. Stealth workers beware, we're coming for you with a thunderous roll breakthrough. We're the Humvees, unstoppable force, crushing enemies on a collision course. In General 0 hour, we're the kings of the game. Humvees attacking, we'll put them to shame. Humvees attacking, it's our claim to fame. Stealth fighters in the sky, ready to fly. Bunker busters locked, aiming high. Raining fire down, they're taking their chance. Bombing tunnels deep, no second glance. Or bombers dropping bombs. Scoping tanks feeling the heat they can't take. In the underground, we break the code. Stealth fighters and the bombers, we explode. Humvees, unstoppable force, crushing enemies on a collision course. In General 0 hour, we're the kings of the game. Humvees attacking, we'll put them to shame. to flight. Their mission berserk, attacking bomb trucks. With precision they strike, causing chaos and fear in the dead of the night. We're the Humvees, unstoppable force, crushing enemies on a collision course. And General Zero Hour, we're the kings of the game. Humvees attacking, we'll put 'em to shame.